Hi everybody, my name is Twitchy J, and this is...
Little CO from Cut It Out Comics and Cosplay.
She's got her own channel, I'll link it in the description down below. You should totally check it out. She does a bunch of unboxings and stuff, and time-lapses of her cutout art. But anyway, we're here today to talk about Mass Effect Andromeda, which just came out. This is going to be a first impressions video, because she has not gotten really anywhere. She's just made it to the Nexus.
Yeah, basically. I've only done the first story mission, basically, on the planet. And then we made it to their version of the Citadel, which is the Nexus.
Yeah.
So. And
I personally cannot play because of my stroke.
Show us your hand!
Yeah! But, so, instead of playing, I'm watching her play, and she has just gotten to the Nexus, so no spoilers.
Yeah.
First of all. And, this is just going to be a first impressions type of video, so I'll let you start.
Okay. Well, so, my first impression, I guess. Well, Mass Effect 3 came out 5 years ago.
Yes.
So, obviously, it's been very highly anticipated. Highly anticipated by myself.
Yep.
Highly anticipated, I think, by everybody who's been excited about, or was excited about Mass Effect. I think, I love Mass Effect, but I feel bad because it almost feels like when it came, it was like, it barely, like, made news. I think because I was, like, really honestly surprised. When they announced at, was it the Game Awards?
I think so.
They announced at the Game Awards the official release date.
Yep.
I was like, yeah, we'll see about that. You know, because, I mean, they've been teasing us. They've been teasing us for 5 years.
Yeah.
So, I guess, like, one of my friends was like, so have you pre-ordered Mass Effect yet? I was like, no. And he was like, because, you know, it comes out Friday. And I was like, that's still a thing. They're still doing that. They're gonna do it. Okay. So, anyway, point being, I bought it the day of. Actually, it was 20 minutes before midnight. Before it was like, I don't know, it came out or whatever it was. But, so we pre-ordered it. But my first impression is it definitely reminds me a lot of Mass Effect 3. Gameplay-wise, like, you know, the mechanics and all that stuff. The fluidity of all the, what do you call it? Movements. And then the different types of things that you can do, like how you can, obviously, you know, you could always get into cover, but what I really liked about Mass Effect 3 is you could, like, you know, slide, or you could poke around the corners and stuff like that. Stuff that we hadn't had before. So definitely my first impression is that it reminds me a lot of Mass Effect 3, which is a good thing, in my opinion. Because I love all three of the games, but Mass Effect 3, in my opinion, was the best overall when it comes to gameplay. It was so easy, and it had such a range. I mean, your Shepard had such a range of motion, finally, you know, for a soldier. Seems a little silly that you couldn't, you know, like, over cover. I mean, or slide, like, that was really cool. They even put it in the trailer. It was so cool. So yeah, definitely gameplay-wise, very reminiscent of 3. I guess, are we okay with spoilers or whatever?
No, we're going to try to keep this video spoiler-free.
That they have gotten rid of Paragon versus Renegade. That's not really a thing in this game. Which I guess I understand why they may have gotten rid of it, you know? I guess because it was such a focus in the last 3 games, and this one's supposed to be, you know, different time, different galaxy, different character.
Yeah.
That they would want to change it up. But I guess I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss the Paragon versus Renegade.
Also, life isn't black and white.
That's true. So this new wheel that they've chosen makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
It's more realistic. But every time you interact with someone, you, again, only have 2 options, but it's 2 options out of 4. So it's always either, what is it? It's like, it's always emotional versus logical. And then, like, I can't remember the body.
Casual versus professional.
Casual versus professional, that's it. So I actually kind of like that a lot. Because instead of, like he said, you know, black versus white or good versus bad or whatever, it really gives you the option to color your tone and the way that you talk to people, and then your inflection. So that's pretty interesting. You know, I'm just, you know, in this interaction, I have to decide, do I want to be nice or do I want to be an asshole?
Yeah.
It's like, do I feel more emotional about whatever we're talking about? Do I feel more logical about it? Do I want to project a certain image of myself? Do I want to be the professional Pathfinder or do I want to be casual? So yeah, like you said. So that's pretty interesting. And then supposedly when you make those options, it's supposed to shape your personality as the Pathfinder. So we don't know what that quite means yet, or in gameplay, because obviously in the last 3 games, if you played more as a Paragon, if you played more as a Renegade, you could, if you built it high enough, then you could pull off certain Paragon tasks. You could pull off certain Renegade tasks. So I don't know what that personality means. If I'm more professional, will I only have professional, like options, or if there's an option to be professional, will I not be able to do it if I'm more casual? I don't know. We're gonna see.
Don't know.
But otherwise, I mean, it is fucking beautiful. Like I'm not even gonna kid around there. The what do you call it? The graphics are just wow. Even just obviously when you do the talking between people thing, obviously because they had that pre-rendered or whatever.
Yeah.
But or what is it called? Like scenes.
Yeah.
Cut scenes. I'm sorry, I always forget the word for that. The cutscenes obviously are always going to be beautiful, but even when you're just like walking, through the ship, through the Nexus,
the environments
are
gorgeous. They are like Mass Effect 1 was like here. Mass Effect 3 was like here. And Mass Effect Andromeda is like here as far as environments go. Like
3, I mean, obviously because, whenever you have a series, the first one's not going to be as good quality, because it's the first one. It was their first try. Well, not first try, but you know what I mean. For the series, their first try at what they wanted it to look like, it's just not going to be as good. So, obviously when they got to 3 was fucking stunning. I mean, that part where you're on Palavan with Garrus and he walks over that I can't remember, it's like an edge or something, and there's just that scene that lays out before you just of Palavan, like that. I remember that being the first moment where I was like, this game's about to fucking blow me away. With the graphics this time, because obviously 2 was much better too.
Yeah.
But then 3, I was just like, whoa.
The environments lend more of a sense of planets being full of life.
Yeah.
Because like in Mass Effect 1, you had mountains.
It was
and
just
whatnot,
barren.
But it was just
barren.
A plain texture as far as the eye could see.
I totally agree with that.
But in Mass Effect Andromeda, there's plants and animals.
It looks alive, like you said. It looks like it's thriving.
Yep.
It's not just a blank canvas for you to walk around on.
Nope.
It's very fleshed out. I'm very impressed by that.
Yep.
And it's not just like, oh, well, this one area. You know what I'm saying? It's like the whole map that you got to traverse. Obviously, I've only been to that one location so far, but honestly, I mean, they spent 5 years on it. I'm sure it's not just that one planet.
Yeah.
If you're going to be...
Fingers crossed.
Right? If you're going to be exploring the galaxy trying to find a golden planet, I'm really hoping it wasn't just that one. Mm-hmm. But you're absolutely right. I didn't even realize that until you said that. I'm so impressed with that. That was really nice.
So we've talked about gameplay and graphics.
Oh, I'd like to talk about customizing your avatar.
Oh, yes.
Now,
I'm going to let her talk because she is customizing avatar.
Now, generally, like when I played Mass Effect 1 and 2 and 3, obviously you could pick Jane Shepard or John Shepard. Mm-hmm. And they were defaults. And they were, the recognizable on-the-box characters. And so generally I played, because I'm a girl and I don't relate to a man because I don't have that experience. When I played the male Shepard, I just went with the default John Shepard. Mm-hmm. But when I played Jane Shepard, since I'm projecting myself into that character, I customized it to look like me. And I love BioWare. But they are, not organization. They are a company based in Canada, correct? Mm-hmm. So their diversity, I'm going to say, is lacking when it comes to their team. Mm-hmm. So I just don't think that they were aware, you know what I'm saying? But like when it comes to customizing a character who looks ethnic, there were not a lot of options. So then you heard a lot about mods and stuff like that, and so people really got into, they were like, ethnic hairstyles like dreadlocks or, anything like that. That's not, white. And it's not their fault. I mean, I don't want to be, mean or harsh on them or anything like that. It's just, it comes with experience.
Yep.
They got better as, like, again, like I said, in 2 and then 3. But it wasn't perfect. But this game, I don't want to say it's perfect, but it was really good.
Yeah.
My character, like in the first 3, it looks kind of like, you could say, all right, she's a brown person. But she didn't really look like me. But this game, wow. Like, I was able to make a big nose. I was able to make pursed lips. I mean, it was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
The skin tones look very realistic. I mean, they even had some ethnic hair. Now, of course, my hair is not very ethnic, but I just noticed it, and I was like, wow, good job, actually trying to, get out there. Like, there was an afro and cornrows down the back. Still, again.
Which is awesome, by the way.
Yeah.
It's like a mohawk.
Yeah.
It's like a cornrow mohawk.
Very space...
Ooh.
warrior person. But obviously, again, could have more, but I'm just glad that they put the effort out, so that's great. But anyway, back to my point being is my character actually really, really looks like me. If you go on any of my social media pages, I posted my avatar, my shepherd, on my pages, and I'm like so blown away by how she looks like me. But anyways, and they added some really new cool customizable things, like you could have tattoos. Now, before, obviously, your shepherd could never have tattoos, and I would understand why. They were a space marine, basically, for a military. They might kind of frown upon that sort of thing, even though you could wear, like, ridiculous makeup, if you played around and got your, like, clown-looking shepherd. But, they really let you do, like, really cool, kind of futuristic, like, digital-looking tattoos and stuff, so I really like that a lot. And obviously, you could change the colors of them, which was great. And then... you could also do this really cool thing where you can have, like, face paint, almost like, I know it says makeup, but it's like face paint. It's like war paint. Yeah. It's like I'm in the future and I'm going through space. I'm fighting through space and I'm wearing face paint. So I really like that. And I really like that they didn't limit it when it came to the male writer. Because, I've noticed that in games they do that, and it's like, well, I'm a male character, but I still want some cool shit on my face, Yeah. So, he still gets to wear eyeshadow. The male writer still got to wear, eyeliner. I was so surprised. So, good job, BioWare, for being awesome and not limiting the male character, in that way. Because you should be able to be expressive if you want to be expressive, too.
Yep.
But, I mean, obviously I played as a female writer, so I got to customize my twin, and I wanted my twin to look as cool as I looked, so that was fun. But I guess that's all I can say about the customized thing. 10 for 10 would recommend. But otherwise, I mean, obviously haven't gotten very far or anything like that, but seems like it was worth the wait.
Yeah.
And that's, like, in my opinion, the most important thing, because I mean, yeah, games take a long time and all that crap, and we have to be patient as fans and as gamers. Yeah. But 5 years was a long time. Ooh, that hurt. I'm not gonna lie, that hurt. That was a long-ass time.
The facial expressions, I've been seeing a lot of this around on the internet, and since I've seen that, and having seen some gameplay, I can see where they're coming from. About the lips in particular, looking kind of like fish-like, and not really matching what they're saying.
Oh, the dialogue, yeah, that's kind of odd.
It's a little bit odd, and the game feels a little bit rushed, but not so much that it ruins the experience.
Oh, yeah, no. I honestly barely noticed it. I did notice a little bit of a lip sync in some moments. It's not like all the time or anything like that. Yeah. But yeah, but otherwise, I noticed it, and then it was like a flicker. Yeah. It was like a flicker,
Oh, what was I about to say?
But no game is going to be 100%.
Yeah.
And even if it's not, let's say this game is at 95%. That's what patches are for.
Exactly.
Yeah, as long as they patch it and they fix it, then we'll be fine.
I've also been seeing a lot on the internet, bugs. Like characters failing to load and cutscenes and whatnot. So far, knock on wood, we have not experienced any bugs. So, that's a plus.
All about that.
But all in all, first impressions are good.
Yeah, very good. I feel very hopeful. You know what I'm saying? And that's tough because, like I said, it's been a long time. And then when we all heard the news the leaks, the everything
Yep.
that's been coming out, it was like, oh man, have we waited this long for a shit game? Or a game that doesn't honor the series that came before. I think that's a really, really big concern for people who like Mass Effect. Because, like, if you like Mass Effect, you're, like, part of a community.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're part of a group of people who are passionate about this game. They love it. They love the lore. They love to dress up like it. They love to wear the stripe.
Mm-hmm.
They
love that stripe.
You are a Mass Effect person. You are an N7 operative. You know what I'm saying? So I think, obviously, a lot of people are really, really unhappy with the way that Mass Effect 3 ended. They're really unhappy with the way that BioWare did Shepard.
Yeah.
But I think, and that's why everybody was really, really concerned about, is this game going to honor the last series? Is it going to stay true to what that series is about? So I think, I don't know. Obviously, haven't gotten very far into it, but I think that I'm hopeful.
And take this with a grain of salt, because I haven't played it. I've only been watching it. But it looks like a Mass Effect game.
It does, and it feels like a Mass Effect game. I'm playing as a... Well, I don't know the word for it now, because of course they have different terms for it. I'm playing as an infiltrator. From, the other games. I can't remember the word for it in this one, but, excuse me. I don't have a sniper rifle yet, because I haven't found one, which kind of sucks. So I'm using, like, a pistol all the time. But it's, like, when it comes to, like, using the weaponry, using your, your special attacks and stuff, like cloaking or whatever, it's, like, the same. It's still got the wheel, It's got something different, though. At the bottom, it's, like, consumables, which I like. Where you can, I guess, eat something and it, like, gives you a special. But, otherwise, like, visually, it's still similar. A little different, because like these characters, because they're in another galaxy and another time and another program.
It's 600
they have, like, years
later.
Yeah, they have different words and whatever's for stuff. But otherwise, you point, you shoot. You reload.
Yeah.
So it does feel like, I definitely would agree with that. It does feel like a Mass Effect game. So I don't think anybody needs to be worried or anything like that the wool has been pulled over our eyes or anything.
Yeah.
I'm having a blast. What little I've played, I mean, you've got, like, little cute side missions like you did in Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3. It's like this person, you overhear somebody having a problem. You walk up, hey man, you all right? Can you do this for me? You collecting side missions just like you did before.
Yep.
They even have something similar like the codex that they did before. The journal, the everything. It's still there. It's still similar. It's just slightly different. So, I don't know. I would recommend it. If you're thinking about it, if you were teetering on the edge, if you were like, man, I don't know, BioWare, it's been 5 years, I'm not sure, dude. If you're still the same guy, I personally, I'd recommend it. I'd recommend it.
I'm going to hold on to my recommendation until
that's fair.
I see a little bit more.
And that's fair, because like he said before, he's watching it, so he's not playing it like I'm playing it. I feel comfortable saying, yeah, man, it's fun. I'm having fun. But, yeah, I can't blame you for holding off.
I'll post an update to this video once either she's completed it or once I feel that I have seen enough to make a recommendation one way or another.
I think, well, I'm most excited for, we haven't even gotten to this part, not even flirting yet, but I'm excited for the romances. That's what I'm looking most forward to, because I have a problem. I want to bang aliens, and I want to do it all the time. I'm just kidding. So we obviously haven't gotten to that part yet, so I'm pretty excited for that. But what are you looking forward to seeing?
Where the story goes.
Yeah, I am too.
Because, like, we've only just seen, not even heard from, I don't think, but seen the villain.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'm assuming that he's a villain.
Well, yeah, because again,
I mean, he seemed very villainous.
You don't understand him or anything because he speaks another language. But
exactly.
I don't know. Because in my opinion, again, I'm a brown person. In my opinion, we're the villain. We are coming into your, into your galaxy, talking about, what is the word? Golden world. That's not for you. That's not for you. That's not your world. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm not surprised that we are not welcome, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, and not that the characters in this game are not, aware of that, and they say that they have a, a prime directive,
Yeah.
no firing, always try to be as peaceful as possible, try to put your best foot forward and not piss off the natives.
Yeah.
Okay. But like how he said, he looks like the villain. He has the music like the villain. He's got like the dark setting and the the camera angles that say villain, but really, he's the. In my opinion, I'm like, well, we're the villain, but okay. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how the game plays. Hopefully, they handle that. And my hopes is in a nice way.
Yeah.
Because it is very kind of colonial.
Tactfully.
Yeah, very colonialism. So like, I was like, you're towing a really difficult line there, bruh. But yeah, we'll see. I'm excited. I'm also very excited to see any new aliens.
Yes, we've only encountered one so far, and that's what are they called? Krell?
Quen? I can't remember. Keen? I can't remember.
I don't know. It was last night.
Yeah, we were up until like 3 in the morning.
Ages ago.
Oh boy, we were so loopy. I started giggling, and then Jay was like, "Nah, you need to stop playing this fucking game." Just started giggling over the dumbest. But yeah, I think that's my number one thing is I'm looking forward to the romances, and I'm looking forward to seeing new aliens.
Mm.
And I really am hoping that we meet some aliens and like have diplomatic.
Yes.
Instead of just like straight up firefights. I mean, obviously I like shooting and firefights and all that, but I'm hoping that we don't come across as such complete assholes in this new galaxy. Yeah. But what about you?
I've already said.
What?
The
story.
Yeah, the story.
Yeah. Ain't nothing else? That's it?
No, that's it.
That's fair. I was really, I was like, where can you take this? You know what I'm saying? After Mass Effect, because that story is awesome, obviously, and great, but it's also very, it's simple. It's like, we're all here, we're all friends, we're all buddies, and there's a, bigger, greater threat, and we all have to band together to fight against it. It's a pretty simple story, so, like, I guess my concern was, like, what could they do? You know what I'm saying? In Andromeda.
Don't know.
Because it's, like, basically what I said, like, we're coming in and we're, like, starting a dominant presence in like another galaxy. Like, is that the whole game? You know what I'm saying? Like, a game kind of you're expecting, like you said, a villain or something trying to stop us, I guess. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm pretty excited. I'd love to see something different.
Yeah.
The Reaper thing was awesome. It was great and it was really well done. But I'd love to see something new. I'd love to be challenged in a new way.
Yep.
Like, I know it would probably be like a really boring game for everyone else, but trying to build a galactic community, being diplomatic, making, peace treaties and stuff like that, that would be a hard game.
Definitely.
But it would be, in my opinion, a challenging game.
Yes.
But we'll see.
We'll see.
I'm sure it's just a shooting game. But anyway. Any closing thoughts, my man?
Just that, it looks great, and I hope it doesn't disappoint.
I agree. That's it. That's the one.
Cool.
All right. Well, thank you for letting me come on here and ramble on about my love for Mass Effect.
No problem. You'll get a chance to do it again, hopefully real soon.
Yay. I can talk about Mass Effect all day, so. Winky face.
As I said before, I will post a update to this video. If you're not already, subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss it. Comment down below if you've played it, what your favorite part is.
Well, yeah, and let us know if you disagree with us about anything.
Oh, yeah.
If you feel like the gameplay isn't up to par.
If
you
we're
feel like
way off.
Yeah, if the customizing wasn't, your favorite part or whatever. Let us know if you disagree or let us know if you agree.
Yep.
Definitely let us know what you think about Mass Effect, because Mass Effect was the first really big game I ever played. So it's one of my, I don't want to say number one favorite, because I really, really like BioShock, obviously. But they're both right there.
Yeah.
I can't compare the two in my opinion because they're different games. But, obviously we love talking about Mass Effect.
Yes.
That's what I'm trying to say, so we want to hear from you guys.
Definitely.
But yeah.
But that's it for this video, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.